starting off with some hair oil. My hairdresser was saying that like her mom uses too much hair oil, and I'm like, sure that's not possible. She's not supposed to use a lot, but that's probably when you don't have a lot of hair. I happen to have a good amount of hair, so I think that the more the merrier. Within reason, I guess, still. And in with a lens of some miracle milk. This is not the miracle milk. That's not the name would come to my head for what I would call miracle milk, but whatever. I don't make the rules. I'm no hairdresser. You can tell because I have long hair. You ever met a hairdresser with long hair? Real long hair? So oftentimes you end up meeting like hairdressers who have just like destroyed their hair. So, however, mine does not feel all that great. Mostly because I went to a water park yesterday with some fam, and now I had to wash out the chlorine back to back without anything in between. Yeah, I don't think anybody wishes that their significant other would have shorter hair. I think it would have to be pretty long before someone would say something like that. The irony that I'm going to actually brush through this and then I'm going to add more product. I don't know if you guys can see. I have like hair on hair. So, let's get through this part. I don't think I have my rubber bands up here, but I might end up putting it up in pigtails. That way when it's nice and organized for tomorrow. You guys vote for pigtails or ponytail? Pigtails. Ponytails are when they are, I have to look at myself in the mirror on where to stretch without like destroying it. Pigtails are when you braid them. Ponytails are when they're not braided. You like brushing out long hair? That you're in love with? I mean, when I say I like my hair tugged, I don't mean like this. Does size matter when it comes to the size of my hairbrush? Yes. A larger one I prefer. Gets through more. More product. It's just not feeling like it's relaxed. You know, I actually just made a video about size and mattering, especially when it comes to the Clydesdales. Bigger is not always better. Okay. This side's mostly brushed through. Can you guys see the height difference? Brushed, straightened, whatever. Not brushed. I literally have like inches to brush out. Okay. Why do girls take so long? I mean, because it takes forever to get through this. I think you guys can watch that, like, brushing. You guys start at the bottom. Go up. And it's not fun sometimes. Which is why I like going live for it, because it's more fun then. Okay, so we're gonna go from the back forward. Let's see, this is gonna be a really cute look comb over. It's like brushing to the bottom, and that's where you gotta rip them through. Not the best way to have your hair tug, but it will do. It's a slight setback of having longer hair. But unlike a lot of people nowadays, I don't need, like, it's all natural. It's also doing a comb over. There we go. Oh my, what a mess. Hey, and I need to be hurrying because my face is starting to be like, dude, you forgot to lotion me. Not there yet. Bit by bit. It is 9:30 here, so went to the barn today, went to the bar today, worked the bar today. This is with the Tanglizer. That's not just like a foolproof, and you can't just put in enough that you can guide it through. This is just burn hair, don't care. So yes, the Pats won today. Thank gosh. I would never let my hair dry like this. If I don't brush it out now, it will dry in a very like nasty fashion. And I'm not gonna say I have the craziest, healthiest, loving hair ever, but I am gonna point out that like you don't get hair this long without knowing how to take care of it. So, it might be this is almost short for what I'm used to. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay. You guys see now it's like even. Before it was lopsided. love the smell of that shit. I had a good day. I worked at the bar, got up from a water park family trip, went to the bar for work, and then the barn to work lady. Now, came home, had some dinner. Might be a little bloated. It's tortellini. That's better. How was everybody's day? What'd you guys have for dinner? Anybody else have a pasta dinner? Domino's. I've never had Domino's. Mexican tonight. I spent a lot of time on the road and had so much Mexican. A dozen eggs. Oof, that's gonna be rough on the belly, or at least it's usually rough on mine. I really love quail eggs. They're like the perfect proportion. I don't know if you've ever tried them, but you should. They're fantastic. It's like a better proportion than chicken eggs. So, all right. Now I'm going to scale my teeth. For those who don't know, I am actually a dental assistant on top of having an OnlyFans. So I'm a bit of a dental nerd. Oh man, before we do that, I'm actually going to feel my face drying up. It's like, help me. This is not the youngest bottle. It's almost done, actually, of lotion. Sorry. Ooh. I'm actually too short to wipe that off. Plus it would stick in my hands now that I've got lotion all over. Okay. Oh, it's a little roller. It's just cold and refreshing. Vibrates a little. I think it's pretty obvious, but okay. Brushy brush, 2 minutes. Do you guys think that I can last the whole time? Now, it's very important that you don't actually rinse after, because technically that just eliminates all of the fluoride on your teeth. So I always just scrape off what I don't want. That way, then I just have my night guards, which are fantastic for other activities. And let's get this hair braided. Since I'm not gonna end up blow drying it tonight, let's see. I'm going to end up braiding it. So that way it's not such a mess in the morning. That, and I don't have to deal with when I'm trying to relax with it. When I'm trying to go to sleep, it won't be like all in my face. So. I also maybe will absorb some of that oil. This side done. Make sure it's nice and smooth. There's nothing wrong with brushing it wet. Again, somebody who has hair this long, don't fuck it up by nothing. There. That way I'll be ready for tomorrow, and hopefully not have my hair in such a large mess. So, good night everybody, and remember, if you'd like to catch more of my live, like me actually in the shower, you can just join my page and enjoy. I go live for all of my showers. Have a good night, sleep tight, and thanks for giving a follow.